Well guys, welcome back to another Firebird Friday. If you watched last week, you know the old poncho motor here was getting a little too hot for comfort. So today we're going to try something new. And no, they're not sponsoring me, but if you want to buy some of this crap, there's a link down below. We're going to find out if this stuff's any good to flush out all that rust that's inside our poncho motor. We're going to find out today just how good this stuff is. So let's stop this yippy yapping and let's get to wrenching on the 400 Firebird. And oh, did you notice the new shirts? They're now available. Get yourself a shirt and support the channel, and we'll be right back with some working. Now, you noticed last week when we were getting this engine started and stuff, the old temperature gauge was running a little too hot for comfort. And so we did notice, because we had a rusted out freeze plug that we had to repair on the back side of that head, there might be some rust in this motor, and that rust does not like to cool the motor down too well. So let's go ahead and get started on this, and let's get this Thermocure stuff in the poncho motor. Now, remember now that we've already ran some water through this, but if it's your first time doing it on your car, make sure you drain all that coolant out first, run some water through it, kind of flush that coolant out of the system before you put in that Thermocure. So we're going to go ahead and just open the cap up. We're going to get down there, open that peacock, drain that radiator, get this empty, close it back up, throw some Thermocure in this baby, put some more water in it, run it up to temp a few times, and see what we can do. Now the manufacturer says you're supposed to drive this thing for a couple days, a couple cycles. Well, obviously this Firebird ain't going anywhere right now. So we're just going to spend the day and turn it on, get it up to temp, shut it down, let it cool completely down, and we'll do it again several times throughout the day. So this is going to be a long video. So you might want to run yourself into the fridge there and get you a cold one to relax with, because it's going to be an all-day job. Shit, I should have packed myself a sandwich for this. It's going to be a long day. Let's get to working. Now, right down here, you're going to find on your radiator, it's going to be on the bottom, either side, but here in the Firebird, it's on this side. You just crank it open, and you're going to see it coming out there. Get you a bucket and just let that pour out there for a little bit. Take your time, get you a beer, let that do its thing. When it's all empty, we're going to tighten it back up and pour some of that Thermocure in it. Well, she looks like she's done dripping. There's a little bit left in her, but not enough to worry about. So we'll just close this back up. I said we'll close this right back up. That's a peacock, close it down nice and tight. Now, this looks like some pretty nasty water in there. Look at that, that's not pretty at all, no. Now, before we get to filling this up, I use one of these here little handy dandy things, and I'll put a link down below from Amazon. You can buy yourself one. They are amazing, and they work. They have a bunch of different adapters, but you simply just take that, you put that on there like that. Well, hold on, maybe like that. That's probably a little bit better there. Then you take this here dehumidifier and you stick it on there. And like I said, they come in different sizes for different cars. I use it on the Nissan and the Acura and the Pontiacs. And then you stick that in there like that. Now, wait, see, they got a way you can pour down the liquid, but when you want to stop it, you can push that in there right like that. So I'm going to put that on there now. Now we got that. Now we're going to try this Thermocure stuff right here. Now again, they're not sponsoring me. I'm just checking it out here. And we're going to pour it all in there. So let's get this little dehumidifier out and let's pour this in there. No, don't smell very good. No. So we'll just get this in there. You probably should be wearing eye protection and gloves and stuff like that, but it's pouring out of the damn peacock. All right, here we go now. I'm going to fill this up. So it'll take a long damn time to fill up, don't it? All right, now you can see it's filled up there. So now when we turn it on, it's going to bubble out and get all the airs out and be a better system there. So make sure you buy one of these if you don't have one already. Well, I say we fire this bad girl up and let's get her up to temperature and let's see what happens. Now, let's get this thing fired up, get her up to temp, and just see how she does here. Give her a sit here, fire and hold. So she never got over that. That's a big improvement from last time. One thing I did notice is I'm a little smoky up here. Yeah, that concerns me a bit, but if I put this on where the reader is, about two something, yep, and then up on the radiator hose, 187, 196. If I go here on that one, 142, and if at the very start of it, 145. Let's see. Yep, that's underhead right there. About 210 on the block, 185. I say we grab a beer and we let this rest. All right, fire in the hole. It didn't take long to get up to temp this time. Look at that. Bam! 3205. Well, we ran her again for about 10 minutes. She got to about 220 this time. But now we're out of damn gas. So we need to go get more petrol so we can continue on this journey, which is good because it'll give it a chance to cool down. Because right now she's sitting about right there, which I'd say that's about 215-ish if I'm a betting man. Which I'm not. I'm just a beer drinker and a Crown drinker, and a Redbreast 12 is a good day, and a Crown XR if it's a wedding or a funeral or something else. But let's let this baby cool down. We'll go get some petrol and we'll be back. Well, we got us some more petrol. So let's go ahead and get this worked up. Don't need that anymore. Put that down in there. All right, there's a fresh gallon of that. Now, just to show you, now, and I know sometimes y'all don't believe me, but it's been a couple hours, and she's damn near stone cold, which is impossible in Phoenix, Arizona, in the middle of goddamn July. All right, let's fire this up and let's see how she does. All right, let's give her a pump here. Let's fire it and see what she does. Well, sorry the guys, the video cut out on us. When it's 115 degrees and you're running a motor inside your garage, the temperature sometimes can really play havoc on a video camera. So I apologize. But what I was trying to say there was, we ran the motor for a solid hour and it idled beautifully. It didn't overheat. It stayed about 200, 205 the entire time. So we're going to give it a little bit of time. We're going to come back, let it rest, let it cool down all the way, go have some dinner, finish off a beer, And then we're going to come back and we're going to fire this up one more time tonight, let it run through its cycle, and then in the morning, I say we empty out that peacock, let this drain, we'll flush it out, and we'll see what it looks like. Because at this point, I think we've done our job of cleaning this out. We're staying at 205 the whole time. We're doing good. So, why don't we have a drink, go get some dinner, or I'll go get some dinner. You can just go to the fridge and get another beer, because by the time you get that beer, we'll be back starting this bitch up for the 4th time today. Cheers. Well, after running for an hour, she used up damn near 3/4 of a gallon idling of fuel. Now, I don't know about that shit. Alright, so we've let her cool down. She's not quite down all the way, but she's about 150, I'd say about that. It's been a couple hours, but it's getting late. Sun's already down. We got to finish this up. We got plans for tomorrow, so here's that drink. Hopefully you had dinner. Wait, I had dinner. You didn't. Anyways, let's fire this up, and let's let it run for a little bit, and let's get it up to temp for the 4th time. Let's do the whole heat cycle on this bad girl. So with that, give her a pump and say, fire in the hole. Well, we did it again. We got 4 heat cycles in. She got up to about 215, 220 tonight. Now, why that is, I'm not quite sure. Did the temperature reading. It did good all the way around. So, I think we call her a night. Let's get the hay. And in the morning, I think we need to go ahead and drain this first thing in the morning. We'll flush it with some fresh waters. And then we'll fill it back up and just see how she does. But my opinion right now is that Thermo-Rust, or not Thermo-Rust, it's called Thermocure. That's right, that's what it is. Remember, they're not sponsoring me, but if you want to buy some of that stuff, there'll be a link down below. You can get some off of Amazon. And yes, you're going to make me a nickel, maybe 2 nickels. If I rub them together really fast, it might make a damn dime. But let's get some sleep in the morning. We'll get to working on flushing this out, and we'll see how good that Thermocure did for us. So with that, kids, we'll see you in the mañana. That's Spanish for in the morning for all you, Midwesterners and East Coast people who, anyways, we'll be back in the morning. Get a drink, relax, some or something, I don't know. Well, it's morning and it's too damn bright out there right now, so I gotta have my shades on, but give me some coffee and we'll get to draining this damn radiator. We're gonna flush it and see what we got going on. So, let's get back to doing work and more coffee. I need a lot more damn coffee. More coffee, honey. Yeah, let's get this peacock opened up and let's see what happens here. Oh boy. That looks like deliciousness. It's gummy too. My lord, it's gummy on my fingers. Damn, it looks like gasoline coming out of there. So I was standing there one day just taking a leak off the bridge. Well, this shit's not running out fast enough for me, so I'm going to get a little bit of mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Don't do this at home, kids. This is I'm not a professional either. This is redneck. Just chill out and just take care of this. I think she's empty. Well, the manufacturer of this stuff, this Thermocure, says you gotta flush it out. So we're gonna flush it out. I got the garden hose here. Let's just get her in there. Flush it out. Gotta get my damn new t-shirt all wet. You guys haven't bought yourself one of these new t-shirts? Yeah, there's a link down below. Get yourself one of these new t-shirts. And they say you gotta run this until it's clear. It ain't clear yet. Do 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 do. It's starting to clear up a little bit. Well, you can see right there now, she's draining clear. So that must mean that whole system's been flushed out. And if you have any doubts about this product, let me show you what came out of this motor. Well, this is what came out of there, and you can see it's not pretty. I don't want to touch it, but now the manufacturer does say you can use this thing a few more times, but I'm just gonna get rid of it and be done with it and call it a day on this one. Well, now I'll tell you what, this stuff right here, I think it was like 15-20 bucks I think on Amazon. There's a link down below. You can buy some of this off my Amazon store, and like we've always said, you'll make me $1, maybe 50 cents, let's be honest, nickel, maybe a nickel. But this stuff, I like it. It cleaned it all out. You saw how rusty it was when we did that freeze plug back there, Andy and I, and then you saw what's in that bucket up there. So it's some nasty stuff, but I think we got it cleared out. So I'm gonna call this a win. Give it a big thumbs up here. A big how should I do? How many Pontiac Arrowheads does I give this thing? I'm out of 5. I'm gonna give it 4 Pontiac Arrowheads. 4 Arrowhead garage points is what I'm gonna do for this right down here. This is pretty good stuff. So with that, I'm gonna end this episode of Firebird Friday. Next week, we're cutting up a drive shaft and making it DIY, making it work on this Firebird, because you know it don't quite fit. And remember, kids, next week, I'm going to prove to y'all that size matters. And you're going to learn that size matters around here. So with that, guys, buy yourself some of this. There's a link down below. We got new t-shirts. Make sure you get yourself a t-shirt. I got 400. I got 326s. I got 350 t-shirts coming. And, of course, I got them straight 6s, too. The overhead cam guys. You want a t-shirt, too. They'll be down there. There's a link down below. Get yourself one of them damn t-shirts and help support the channel. So with that, I'm going to leave you all, and we'll see you next Friday for another episode of Firebird Fridays.